Well, hello there. This is Jorel.
And this is Lytbringr.
If you were listening to our last video, Murphy was here and we were talking about ownage, which is great. Now to talk about what game I kind of want to own at when it comes out next year. How was that for a segue?
I like it.
So, even with the naysayer of my neighbor Blado, who was talking about it because people are being very, very critical about Anthem at the moment. Anthem is the game, by the way.
Yeah.
Being very critical because it played smoothly at E3, but then again, people pull rabbits out of hats for E3 to make games run smoothly on demos. So it's...
Well, and they were on fully kitted out PCs.
Fair.
So, again, if you play on a console, I don't play for graphics, I play for gameplay.
Yeah.
I play to have fun. It looks really fun.
See, and I was trying to tell that to Blado. He's like, oh, if you're going to get it for PlayStation, because the atmosphere and the lighting thing will look really good. I'm like, that's a good point. But seeing as it was originally being made for the Xbox One X, and it's going to run native 4K, I don't want the PS4 with the 4K adapter. I want the Xbox X. I'm just going to call it Scorpio, because that's how I know it as. I'm just going to get the Scorpio. And also, this is the Griever we're griefing.
Yeah, like, it's such an easy fight. We're going to talk about a completely different game. So, if you don't like that, we're sorry.
Sorry for causing you grief.
Like, when we're releasing and recording this video, E3 happened last week.
Yeah.
So Anthem's really all we've been talking about.
Yeah.
So
we
now
actually
you
tried
get
to do
listen in
this
on that.
earlier.
Yeah. We spent, what, 3 hours?
Talking about Anthem.
And then it was like, so it's 8 o'clock. Should we start recording? Nah, man, you had a long day. I'm good just chilling. Like, Murphy had to leave. You were...
Just coming off of being sick. Like, really sick.
And having, what, like 20 hours overtime, you said last week?
20 hours overtime on a check, 19 of which had been on the week, yes.
Yeah, so it's like, you're tired, we just spent 3 hours chilling about Anthem, and now we're going to do it again. So, hey!
Yeah. Hey! So, I love how... So, my coworker, which I've checked in my work manual, it is not... I don't have to worry that he's my coworker underneath me. We can still hang out and whatnot. There's no like.
Ooh, I like where you work, man.
Yeah, they're just like,
That's
yo,
awesome.
if like don't have any relationships where there's like a power difference, where it's like a romantic relationship where there's a power difference. But if you're just hanging out, who are we to tell you can't hang out with the people you work with?
And there aren't too many games you're gonna be playing where it's like, so you wanted that day off, like, next month, right?
Yeah.
Let me have this match. And I'm like, there aren't too many games out there nowadays where something like that would have any reason to happen. So,
No,
I can think of a couple, but they're not worth my
And even then, I don't even play those games.
Yeah.
Like, he was trying to talk me into getting a PS4 because he plays a lot of PS4 stuff.
So, for those of you at home, before we get into anything else, that'll be the question. PS4 or Xbox One? Because he is trying to decide...
Which one to get?
Which one to get simply for Anthem.
Simply for Anthem.
Short of one of them having, like, a special
if you know
Xbox or PlayStation skin on
in
the
between
console.
this one, because I totally got spaced talking to you about Final Fantasy stuff, which... Man, I really wish I can give you all the link. I should probably just give you the link. I gave you the link. Now you can give them the link for awesome music from Final Fantasy VI. Ha! Force you to go on Facebook.
It'll be in the description below.
Ha! Force you to go on Facebook. I got distracted and I forgot to tweet to the developers of Anthem going, yo, do you know if there's going to be a console
Exclusive. Or an exclusive console.
Because the second one of them goes, yeah, it's blank. Cool, that's the one I'm getting for Anthem, and I'll get the other one for Extra Life. Just boom.
You're going to just get both?
I'm going to get both, but yes.
So it doesn't matter what console I'm playing Anthem on, you're going to have both.
Yes.
No, it's going to matter. You're going to have, like, your god character on one console.
Yes.
And the other one's going to just be my weak friends. want a third play.
No, it's gonna be. You don't understand. You do understand. You heard me do the rent. Anthem, for some reason, when I saw it at E3, I just knew that this would be the game I wanted to wreck.
So
and
like
to wreck at.
shooter WoW.
Kind of, yeah.
Like
it's a world.
the game that's, if done right, and hopefully no jinx is allowed. We're looking at and we're like, you know, like those last 20 games you played that were like, this is my favorite game. Put them all together, and
This is your favorite
Anthem
game.
will happen. Yeah, like for me, I love the idea of Destiny, but they keep screwing up, and then when they want to fix it, they're like,
2 years too late.
if you give us $40, you can have the next expansion with all the fixes in it.
2 years too late.
No, this time they're doing it 1 year too late.
Like
Destiny 2 came out, it was horrible.
Improvement.
Almost exactly a year later, they're like, we're gonna give you an update with all the fixes. How about you just give me all the fixes? I don't need to pay you $40 to fix your game.
That wasn't finished.
Anthem
Basically.
has already said, we're not gonna do those. No expansions. Or if they do any,
It'll be in-game. It'll just be
it'll
here.
be...
Well, because the Anthem's cool in the fact
Well,
that...
that's microtransactions. But they have already
no,
said...
I'm talking about the world in Anthem.
Yeah,
is
that's
meant-
already built in.
It's the plot points of the world make it so that at any point the world can change. And they'll be like, yo, this. Here you
Black
go.
Hammer says, what?
Ah.
I love that scene. He's like, oh, what's up,
And
buddy?
your batteries are low.
Yep. I hadn't slept very much. Or taking on giant crab things in the sewer. It's
enough.
okay, War.
Question, seeing as how you're the one broke into my house.
I figure they don't sleep, actually.
I think he goes into a meditative trance of punishment.
Or just stares at his sword for like 20 minutes and says, good talk. And the sword didn't say anything. It just has all those faces in anguish.
Horseman, I've got something for you. A fair bit of work, but
Wait, is he giving the gun?
He's giving you the gun. I love the gun.
it'll serve you.
I
I mean, it's a horrible weapon.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I love the gun. It just looks good.
I want the game that comes with the character with the gun.
Quad barrel, magical bullets. Like it even says it in the
Somebody
description.
wants it to you. You asked for my
Infinite
help,
bullets.
I gave
And
it.
I'm like, I don't even care how weak this thing is. I'm gonna use it.
Get upset.
Because the game gave me an infinite bullet 4-barrel gun.
I like how he totally pulled the trigger.
Afraid of death.
Oh, almost pulled the trigger. Like
Yeah.
he got it ready.
He
and the
pulled it
hammer
enough
back.
to like drop the hammer. And when Ulthane's like, go ahead, I'm like, does he want to die or does he know that
It's- I
gun's
love
not
how
gonna
it's-
do
it's
jack
not
squat
death.
to him? Yeah.
In quotation,
Yeah.
you should
And
fear.
They drop so many wonderful lines like that. It's so great.
It's so good.
Also, the Griever was such an easy fight. I kept recording because the Griever was like
3 minutes.
5.
Yeah.
And even then, that's because you have to actually wait. It's a shotgun pistol with infinite ammo and really good range.
Cool.
It's just a good gun. Anthem also has really good guns.
So that's the game that I saw, and I was like, you know what? When a new DLC drops, when a new Shaper Storm, I think is what they're called, happens, and everybody's going, I want me and my team of 3 with possible rotating 2. I've thought of this.
Yeah, he's already got like the clan structure built. It's gonna be great.
Like rotating 2. I want my team and maybe 2 other teams to be talked about in like, okay, one of them's going to finish it first, obviously. So, do you remember which 2 you wanted to do? Like, which 2 javelins you were thinking of?
Yeah, I was thinking Storm because I usually main a Warlock in Destiny 2.
Yeah.
And the Javelins do look a lot to me like my typical class system.
Yeah.
Except I don't need to make like 3 different characters like Destiny pretty much makes you do.
Yeah.
Which, another thing, just Destiny,
No.
I hope it dies.
It's like, hey,
I really am just tired
You're
of
a
playing.
guy. You can own suits. Which suit do you like today?
The Tuxedo, the Jackie Chan movie.
To be honest, I know there's no like loot boxes or the only microtransactions are for like cosmetics, which I'm fine with. I saw some of the cosmetics. We saw some
I'm
of the
happy with
cosmetics.
those.
I'm okay with that.
Like,
I will give my team the money to get matching cosmetics for when you don't understand people of the internet.
It strikes me a lot like they looked at Destiny 2 and Warframe. And they're like, okay, yeah, that works. Let's do that.
But also, we're Bioware, so world.
Yeah. They take a world, because a lot of people were attracted to Destiny for the world.
Yeah.
And then they looked at how Warframe takes... It's just polished. Mm-hmm. It's good. It gives free updates. Mm-hmm. And its microtransactions are also earnable, every single one of them.
Yeah.
Like, there are one or two. Like, there will be a limited edition, like, this skin is Xbox only for, like, $2.
Fine.
But you're like, it's also a free game.
I just have to remind myself on my next paycheck to pre-order both copies. Until I know which one I'm getting, so that I have access to the beta, and also so I have the skins that come with them, because they're like Legendary Dawn edition that you only get with the Legendary Dawn, which is the extra,
$80.
which is the $80 one, which I am definitely getting. I'm getting that. Even if the console one comes with the regular game, I am still getting the Legendary Dawn one.
Because you know that's how they'll do it, too.
Oh, yeah. I know. Because they learned,
this one comes with God of War. And you're like,
cool.
Frick.
Cool.
I pre-ordered it to get the cool skin. Do I get the cool skin? No. Good.
Yeah, basically.
But no, like, I love how you will know exactly what you're buying if you do any of the microtransactions. Mm-hmm. You don't need them. They're usually just skins. I could see them doing, like... Which gun is it they show in the trailer all the time? Like Ashira's Wrath?
Something like that, yeah.
Something's Wrath. And I'm like, I could see skins for weapons. Like, maybe to make them match your color scheme. Because we haven't seen any of the mods, if there are any, for weapons. And I could totally see a couple for, like, maybe colors. Because, like, do you want, like, a blue gun when your whole color scheme is, like, black and red?
Maybe, but it could just be...
It
could just be the guns are part of the world. It does seem like that's just the thing that happens.
I can see that. Yeah.
Because Ajiro might have just been like one of the gods, one of the Shaper gods that left his stuff. Kind of thing?
Like one of the bosses, and this is like an epic drop or something.
Maybe.
I mean, she talks about it like, oh my gosh, like it's an exotic from Destiny kind of thing.
Yeah, and then the other guy goes, haha, yeah, that's a good one.
Like he's already got 4.
You don't understand. I love that team dynamic, and I already think of them as rivals, even if they're a demo.
Yeah. And problem is, that's how people sound online, and I'm like, that's how you advertise a game. That's how you sell it.
Oh, wait, somehow.
Bro.
Enjoy yourself. War the Black Hammer, plucking pigeons.
Plucking pigeons.
See a great many things from the inside of a prison. Samael.
Love Samael.
You can keep from me,
keep from me, Horseman, once I have a mind to know it. Really? Then do you know about this middle finger? What up?
I called it Ghana.
I love how he totally is like, oh, you want to smash? he totally thinks.
Yeah.
Here he's like talking about Uriel.
And Uriel?
Samael's like...
Some might say her admiration was less than
which, I think you see that in like the first couple cutscenes. Like, Uriel is so devastated when he gets taken out. You're like, that's not just a...
boss.
Well, crap. I mean, of course, in this world, the angels are eternal. So, her seeing probably her boss for millennia.
I hate how everybody's like, oh, Stark is the strongest of the shows. I'm like, man.
He is such a chump.
Such a chump.
Like, I almost wanted to actually face cam the Straga fight. Just be like, yeah, this is how easy it is. It's not. Like, the Griever fight is tougher than the Straga fight.
Okay.
And the Griever fight is trash. Although this fight's pretty fun. Like, the Stygian's pretty fun.
When you have what you need to have, yes. That fight's fun, too.
Oh my gosh, yes. Like, if you don't know the trick to that fight, you could fight him for, like, hours.
1 second.
Before things happen.
Continue going. Work calls.
Okay. So after watching a bunch of YouTube videos last week, we were all like, okay, we don't know which console we're all gonna be playing on. I'm particular to the Xbox's achievement system over PlayStation's trophy system. Like, you tell me, which system do you guys like and why? I prefer the Xbox just because of the achievements. I like seeing this giant number that just consistently grows as I do achievements. Whereas if I see like 1,000 bronze trophies, I'm like, ah, cool, trophies. Like, they don't give me the same level of, oh, that's super cool, as a giant number does. We are running out of time. By the time Jarrell comes back, this video will probably be over. So here is me signing out for him. He would normally do...
And Jarrell. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Lights out.